What's up, y'all? Welcome back to my channel. If you're new to my channel, what's up? I have no earrings in. I'm gonna be back. What's up, y'all? What's good? Welcome back to my channel. If you're new to my channel, what's up? What's good? What's up? What's good? Hello, how you doing? Subscribe down below. And if you're not new to my channel, then welcome back. Hey, back. Welcome. I said I back. I said I back. I said I back. I said I back. All right, cue the intro. I said cue the intro.
She's a Mona Lisa. Everyone's lining up to see her. There must be something about her features. You'll find her beauty goes much deeper once you get to meet her.
Today we're gonna be doing an extremely highly requested, extremely suggested, recommended video by no one other than my OG gang subscribers. You already know. Yes, and we're gonna be responding to my subscribers' unpopular opinions. And my girl Sean did the video bow, and I was like, yeah, I gotta hop on it now. I gotta hop on it now. By the way, watch her video, subscribe to her channel, all that. She produces bomb content, and I feel like y'all will definitely for sure like her videos. And you know, at first I was just kind of like, y'all hit something, but then I was like, you know what, if my subscribers want it, my subscribers get it. I asked y'all a bunch of opinions on my Instagram, both my spam page Shay the Stallion and my main page Seasons of Shay, and we just gonna look through it. Let's do it. Somebody said Yaya and Youngboy are good for each other, and I really feel like you put this on here just for the shock factor, just for the shookness. Ain't no way you believe this. Is it like secretly opposite day and you trying to tell me something? Is this like a cry for help, or I'm confused? Somebody says Sky Jackson is a low-key problematic, but she's slick with it. I thought nobody else thought this. Like, I low-key thought this in the back of my head. Like, Sky Jackson low-key be up to something. Now, I'm not trying to say, you know, nothing like bad about her. I'm just saying she's a little more messy than we originally realized. I understand, because I could imagine working with Disney all them years and having to act like a little girl because you play a little girl, but you're not a little girl. I'm just glad she not turning crazy or cracked out or none of that. Like, girl, you can have your little fun, just stay with us. Somebody said that non-blacks can actually wear braids and look good at them. I feel like it's not really a matter if they look good or not. I mean, nobody necessarily said, oh my gosh, you look so ugly, oh my gosh, you look like this, oh my god. It's just a matter of the standard of cultural appropriation going on, and also the obsession with wanting to wear black hairstyles and all that stuff, even though it's probably gonna rip out your hair. And it's not even because nobody said it looks bad or anything, even though a lot of times it does. So I've rarely seen times where it actually look good. But you know what, we're not even gonna talk about that. A lot of black people, they can't even wear the braids in workplaces without people saying it looks unprofessional, without this happening, without that happening. And white folks, they just pop it on their head and then call it boxer braids, and it's like, okay, you cute, you're acceptable, you're accepted because of your skin color. And that's the problem with white people wearing, you know, box braids and stuff like that. It's not a matter of if they look good in it, because nobody really cares about that, but it's just a matter of the history behind it. Somebody said 4C YouTubers most of the time do not have 4C hair. Now, I do agree with this. I see it all the time. A lot of it attributes from people being super misinformed about their hair type, because I feel like our hair typing system is pretty flawed. I feel like people with mixes, it gets really confusing, because I have a 4B 4C mix, and for a long time I thought my hair was just 4C. Like, I used to like literally think that, like literally way before I even had YouTube or anything. And I feel like my hair changed a lot, because I've been on a really big hair journey. Like, my hair changed a lot, and I just always thought, you know, 4C hair. I always thought I had 4C hair, and I just feel like a lot of people don't know about a lot of stuff. A lot of people might be misinformed about their actual hair type, because I feel like our hair typing system is way too general. However, on the entire other spectrum, there are a lot of YouTubers on YouTube, I'm gonna say this right now, that are not misinformed. They are actually informed, and they put 4C in their title to get views, because they know 4C is searched. They know 4C is looked for, even though they're sitting there with 4A curls, and they put that in their title to get views. And I've seen it happen. I'm a YouTuber, I've literally seen it happen. There are YouTubers that literally are trying to get money out here and scam y'all and get y'all to click on their videos thinking it's 4C when it's really 4A. Somebody said being gay is not a personality trait. Also the same with being sad. I feel like a lot of people get personality and identity confused. Your sexuality is not part of your personality. Your emotions aren't part of your personality. None of that is part of your personality. Your personality is like your sense of humor, how you act towards other people, how you take things, your sensitivity. That's your personality. However, your identity is the things like your skin color, your race, your sexuality. That's a part of your identity. Your identity is every outside view, every outer thing, whatever. But I feel like your personality is truly like how you act towards people, how you love someone. That's a part of your personality. So people really get personality and identity confused. Somebody said, I think having preferences on skin tone within the black race is a bit colorist and weird. I just feel like having a preference is, for a lot of people, it's like a cover-up for being colorist, if that makes sense. Like a lot of people try to say like, oh, like I have a preference. See, like I have my own preferences as well, but that doesn't mean that I'm just not gonna date anyone from any other group, no one from any other, no one of any other skin color, no one from, like, no, like that's not what preference means. A lot of people who have a preference for light-skinned girls, they don't go for anything else, and that's colorism. But you don't really see people that say they only like dark skins. You never see them denying any other skin color. At least I haven't seen it. That's just how it should work on both ends of the spectrum. They said Kool-Aid jammers are better than Capri Suns, and all I gotta say is most definitely not. Most definitely not. Capri Suns, they're versatile. They have flavors, every flavor you can think of. Kool-Aid jammers, I've only tasted about 3 flavors from Kool-Aid jammers, okay? And I love me a little Kool-Aid jammer on a hot summer day, but Capri Suns are just superior. I'm sorry. Somebody said Beyonce can't act. It had to be said. Now, I've seen this a lot, like on Twitter, here and there, everywhere, and I honestly feel like Beyonce can act. Now, I'm not an acting agent, I'm not a recruiter, I don't know what to look for, but I enjoyed Obsessed. I enjoyed Beyonce's acting. Now, is she the best actor? Heck no. Acting is a side gig for her. Acting is a side job, it's a side hustle, so your fave could never, I'm just saying. You can't get mad at Charlie for having more likes than the creator of the dance because she has clout. Of course, you can't be mad at Charlie for having clout. You can't be mad at that, but I disagree with this. Because Charlie knows that she has clout or whatever, I feel like she could credit, you know, the dancer. I don't know if she does this or not, I don't be on her page, but I feel like she could credit the original dance, credit the original dancer, you know what I'm saying? Especially since she knows that she literally can take a dance, even if I don't think she intends to like steal anything. I think she just be dancing like everybody else, but she literally has 50 million followers, so people gonna think she made it. So I think a good thing for her to do would be to just credit the creator, and that way she could literally be a platform for other people, the people who actually made the dance. Like, oh wow, Charlie posted my dance and gave me credit, and now her clout is coming to my page because they know I made it. Like, it could all be so simple. Y'all can really work that out on TikTok. I don't really know why it has to be so controversial. Like, work it out. Somebody said, I still listen to Doja Cat but unfollow her. Well, I mean, good for you, I guess. I don't really know. I'm just like not gonna listen to her, and I unfollow her, and I'm gonna just try to not listen to her, and I'm gonna just try to move myself from that, because I really just don't vibe with the bad vibes, regardless of if y'all think she did it or not. I don't need nobody in them type of scandals in my life. Whatever you want to do is your personal business, and whatever I want to do is my personal business, but you know, you do you. Now, this next one had me really confused. Somebody said McDonald's is overpriced and nasty AF. Bye. So I respect you and nasty. Even though I love me some McDonald's, I respect some people don't like it. However, overpriced. The dollar menu exists. What are you want the food for free? You think you at a food bank or something? Wait, it's gonna cost something. That's the cheapest of the cheap, bottom of the barrel, literally. Somebody said Christians will pick and choose what they consider sins. I most def agree. I've seen it. I grew up in the church. I've seen it. I've heard it. And I do have a strong relationship with God that I'm still developing. And I'm very proud about it. However, Christians will pick and choose what they consider sins. I feel like Christians are really the downside to Christianity. A lot of them. Because a lot of them just pick and choose, like you said, spread misinformation about stuff, and it's just a whole thing. But I feel like that's just what happens when you add in humans and to anything. I wish people would just be kind over anything. Like, I feel like that's the main part of Christianity, is to love. And I feel like that's the main part of the whole religion. It's supposed to be love. So somebody said that the Era and Ken's YouTube channel is unwatchable. Now, I do not agree with this. I feel like, honestly, if you don't like couple channels, then of course you wouldn't like the Era and Ken, because they're like the ultimate couple channel. I do feel like as time went on, their content got a little more, how do I say this, saturated a little bit. I mean, I don't mean like less in quality, if anything higher in quality, but you know, when YouTubers grow a following, the content gets a little more saturated, gets a little more, you know, and that's not necessarily a bad thing. That's just something that happens with growth, honestly. So I just feel like over time, you know, that's what happened. But I definitely don't feel like it took away from the quality of anything. I feel like they're more genuine than ever, transparent from what I can see. And honestly, they're a really good couple channel. I would recommend them to literally anybody. Somebody said, I feel like Twitter can get so out of hand, like leaking addresses, personal info, etc. Now, I feel like Twitter is just messy. Like, Twitter knows it's messy. Everybody knows Twitter is messy. Twitter doesn't try to be anything else. Twitter knows who Twitter is. And it's messy. I feel like the only reason they do stuff is when people are mad out of pocket. Like, literally, if you gon', this is how I see it. If you're gonna say the N-word, if you're gonna do this, if you're gonna be racist on social media, fine. But don't be surprised when somebody emails that stuff to your school, when somebody does this, does that. Because I feel like you put that stuff on the internet, and everybody knows what you put on the internet is stuck. For anybody to do whatever they want to do with it, for anybody to perceive how they want to perceive it, for anybody to take it how they want to take it. So once you put that stuff on the internet, you basically saying, hey, y'all can use this however y'all want to use it. Y'all can do whatever y'all want to do with it. Y'all can take it how y'all want to take it. So don't be upset when people come at you like, okay, so we're gonna send it to your school, we're gonna send it to your college. Matter of fact, boom, you done showed your face. So guess what, you being racist, boom, your address is out, your phone number is out, you're finna get harassed. You put that on the internet and you get what the internet gives back to you. Somebody said, just because white people do it as expected of them doesn't mean they're invited to the cookout. I completely agree. I feel like over the years, especially, I used to be like this back in the day too. Like, white people used to do, like, they didn't say the N-word or they didn't do something like that. We used to be like, oh my god, thank you so much for just being not racist, yeah. Well, that's definitely what they're supposed to be doing. I feel like, I mean, I don't even feel like, it's just like how a lot of people just feel. Like, it's just like, dang, well, you can't do anything else, right? You know what I'm saying? But, you know, at least you didn't say the N-word, because thousands of other white people are being racist and saying the N-word, so at least you didn't. Like, it's almost like settling for the bare minimum, the bars on the floor type situation. It happens so much, so people just get so used to what's given. Now, and even I used to be like this like years ago, like, dang, like, this is all we get, I'ma just take it and I'ma run with it, because I mean, it's so many other white people doing it, so I'ma just praise you because you did the right thing. But no, in 2020 we gotta drop that, because just because they don't say N-word don't mean they invited to the cookout. Like you said, I agree. We need to just stop inviting people to the cookout, all this, because that's the stuff. When is the cookout being held? Where is it at? Because like, y'all invited so many people, there's gonna be no room for the people that actually didn't need to get invited. So let me know, because if I need to pull up early to get my plate, I'ma just pull up early to get my plate. Because I don't need to go there and the parking spots is full. Like, I just need to know that I'm gonna get my food and I'm gonna just go. I'm gonna just head out because it's too many people y'all invited. It's gonna be musty, crowded, too many people. +1 was put on the invite, but nobody expected you to bring a +1. So what are you doing? Somebody said The Weeknd is overrated. Now I don't agree, because I've been a Weeknd fan many times in my life. Like, I've loved The Weeknd many times, off and off. You know how you like artists and then you like, oh, I don't really listen to them that much. Yeah, I definitely don't feel like he's overrated. Like, them vocals, he has such a unique sound. Like, I can't name anyone else that sounds like him. I don't think this is an unpopular opinion, but somebody said the best TV shows were in the late 90s and early 2000s. Now, I feel like we're just automatically gonna think this. Now, I'm not saying the shows in the 90s, 2000s were bad. I think they were the best as well. However, we gotta look deeper. Let's look deeper into the situation, okay? In 20 years, a lot of people are going to be saying the movies from 2010s, the shows from 2010s were better. And I just feel like that's just the illusion that if it's older, if it's a throwback, it's better, just because of the nostalgia that surrounds it. We probably think 90s and 2000 movies were better or are the best simply because that's what we grew up watching, that's what we know. Childhood is associated with all the good things, innocent things. So we think that, and I think that. And I think they were honestly high quality in itself. But a lot of people that were born before the 90s will not agree with you. That proves my point. They will not agree that the shows in the 90s and 2000s were the best, because they literally see those shows like we see the shows that are being made today. Somebody said that music these days is good. Now, it's so sad that this has to be an unpopular opinion, because like just what I said, people think older is better. Older is better. However, the music these days is so diverse, it's so versatile. I truly believe there's something for everyone. I find so many underrated artists, I find so many gems, so many rarities. Like, I find so many like songs that I like. I just feel like music right now is the most versatile that it's ever been. It caters to everyone. And I know there's gonna be a lot of old heads that's like, oh no, you just haven't found the good stuff yet. You know, they don't give the music today enough credit. It's all mumble rap, it's all this, it's all that. You're not looking hard enough. You're not looking hard enough, and I will gladly put you on. Somebody said people of color can be just as racist as white people. Now, I disagree, because I do not feel like people of color can be just as racist as white people. I don't feel like people of color can be racist. I feel like they can discriminate and they can be prejudiced, but they can't be as racist, and definitely not as racist as white people, because white people have the power in this country. White people have full control over everything, the government, the economy, everything. They literally hold the say so, and black people, people of color, don't have that power. It's facts. Proof is in the pudding. Proof is in history. They don't have the power, so they cannot be racist to white people. Because when white people are racist to black people, it leads to getting fired from jobs, dying in the hands of the law. Literally, like, I mean, black people we don't hold that power. People of color don't hold that power. We just don't hold that power. So we cannot be racist like white people. We cannot be racist and cause someone to lose a job. We cannot be we don't have that. That's systematic. Okay, we don't have that. But I do feel like people of color can be prejudiced against each other, can discriminate against one another. Yes. Y'all gonna make me cut up today. Somebody said Beyonce is trash. There was also another comment that said Beyonce was overrated. First of all, both of y'all are wrong. Literally a superstar. Of course she's gonna have a huge fan base. Of course she's gonna have crazy fans, crazy acknowledgement. Like, think back to Michael Jackson, think back to Whitney Houston, think back to all of the Prince, think back to all these people. When time goes on, when Beyonce passes on, she will be known as a legend. Like, I don't know what other, she will be known as a legend. Like, she will literally be known as a legend. We're witnessing a legacy. Literally witnessing a legacy. Someone said you should not depend on YouTube as your main source of income as an adult. I do agree. I feel like as an adult especially, I would not want to rely on YouTube and YouTube alone to pay me. Like, I feel like, fine, you know, having YouTube as a big source of income is fine as long as you know, save and just have a plan in place. But at the end of the day, YouTube cannot provide you insurance. YouTube cannot provide you benefits. YouTube does not even give you insurance on your channel or anything. Like, if your channel gets deleted, your channel gets deleted. There's no unemployment plan. You don't get no unemployment checks. None of that. Like, if YouTube decides, okay, we finna delete Miss Barbie's channel because we just want to glitch up today, and that's just who we gonna do. Boom, your channel's gone. And you can appeal and you can protest, but at the end of the day, you cannot sue YouTube. You cannot do nothing because YouTube does not owe you a job. Somebody said men are praised for the bare minimum, for doing the bare minimum for their girl. I agree, but I guess that's because at this point, these dudes, a lot of these dudes, not all of y'all, before y'all get into y'all feelings in the comments, y'all just be setting the bar lower and lower and lower by just acting less than every time. Y'all disappoint us so many times. It's just like we can't help but to accept that low bar, to accept the lowest of low, you know. The bar is on the floor for y'all at this point. So I guess that's just why they get praised, because the bar is literally on the floor, like literally on the floor. A lot of us do not know what it is like to be treated of high quality, and that's all I'm gonna say. Do I know? Yes, I do know, because I treat myself good, but a lot of people do not know. So that's all I'm gonna say on that. And rat-a-tat-tat. Somebody said not everything is about race, to be honest, and yes, I'm black. I feel like we say, you know, a lot of people say not everything's about race, not everything's about race. However, you look at your history book and literally everything is about race. America was built on racial discrimination. It's really hard to be like, oh, not everything is about race. And I do see situations where it's like literally not about race. I do, but there are many things that are about race, especially politically. If you're talking about anything in the structure of America and stuff like that, it's probably something about race. I'm just saying. It's hard to be like, oh, it's not about race, because it low-key be about race. Matter of fact, it high-key be about race. And on that note, I hope y'all enjoyed this video. Do not forget to leave a like, comment, and subscribe down below. I hope you guys enjoyed it. I love you guys so much. Like I said, don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. Give this video a big thumbs up. I love you guys so much, and peace.